Welcome back to the Marathon here on Shaw TV. My name's Mare, and I'm so thrilled that you're joining us for this week's episode. This week we're going to be talking all about the home, which is fitting since we're in my house right now. A lot of the marathon is actually shot right here in my house. And this week I wanted to talk about how I've simplified my space, how I've purged a lot of the items from my home, and how I've been able to renovate a room on a very tight budget. So let's get into this week's episode in my home on the Marathon. That I really wanted to focus on in 2017 for my own development and my own growth was to really simplify my space, which we're going to be talking about here on this episode of the Marathon. And I would love to hear from you. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube. Just search Redhead Mare wherever you are. I also have a website, which is redheadmare.com. And the first thing that I wanted to show you is a video I shot where my aunt and I went into my kitchen and purged a ton of it. I'm sure you've had this before where all your drawers are overflowing or you forget what you even have in your kitchen. You know, I find myself using like the same pot and frying pan and spatula, but yet I had this overwhelming amount of stuff in my kitchen. So we got to the bottom of it and I wanted to show you what it looked like. A Mare over. It's kind of like a Mare under, I guess, another in my series to simplify your space. Today, my aunt and I are going to totally empty my kitchen, and hopefully I'd like to get rid of about half of it. My drawers are full. I'm going to show you the before. The cupboards are full. There's stuff that I've never even used, and I want it out. I'm either going to donate it, sell it, give it away, whatever. I'm sure some of it just needs to be thrown out, and then we'll decide if we need to buy anything. But I've never done this, I don't think. So it's about time. Most of the time, this doesn't even open. So this is what this looks like. So full. I definitely have tried to organize this before, but not well. So there's that drawer we're going to empty. Then I've just got, you know, like tea towels, more tea towels, like an old bib from when Thomas was 1, some mismatched Tupperware. This is gonna get dealt with. Yep, that's gross. I don't make muffins, who are we kidding? This situation needs to be fixed. This is actually not too bad because we do use this. I got these white dividers at Walmart years ago and they work pretty well, but I'm just going to give them a good scrub because we have emptied out the top drawers and given them a bit of a clean as well. So now we can start fresh. So this is all the stuff that was in those 2 drawers, and this is why we are doing what we are doing, because this is a bit out of control. Unnecessarily kept things. Like, why did I feel the need to keep a Booster Juice straw? So we've stopped and we've come to the dollar store just to pick up a few things that I either needed to replace or didn't have. Like the measuring cups were kind of cracked, and this is not simple, friends. There's like so many sizes and like dimensions.
Good thing that we measured.
Yeah, good thing we measured. Which one are you looking at?
10.8 by 7.5.
What does that look like?
It's got dividers in it.
That's fun. Mm-hmm. Rather than having multiples, it's kind of nice to just have the one. Mm-hmm. Like this one's really cool too. Okay, here's one drawer. Remember how full it was? Look at this magic. Look at that. Look at this situation. So much better. So we have that one done. And then we have this. And then I took stuff that I wanted to keep but didn't want to have at the ready always in the china cabinet in this drawer here. And then this is the box of stuff that I'm going to donate so far. There'll be lots more, I'm sure. It's the next day because those drawers were enough work. So you can tell because new nail color. Now we're going to do the rest of the drawers in the kitchen. So my aunt has taken everything out. We're going to assess and see what I can get rid of, like donate, and what I actually use. There's some stuff I forgot I had. Let me show you. So here's an overview. All the business. And my lovely table. No, definitely don't need all these things. Now we're gonna decide like what I actually use, what hasn't been touched since we got married, like these. Forgot I had them. Here's a good example of why it's good to do this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frying pans and a wok. The cupboards are finished, the drawers are finished, so I thought I would show you the finished product. I got so excited that I already got rid of all of the stuff that I decided to donate, but 3 big boxes went to the thrift store, which felt amazing. So, okay, you can remember the before, let me show you the after. I put the stuff that I use the most at the front, so it'll be easier to get. Got rid of lots of bowls. Is so incredible to me how easy it was to purge my kitchen and how much more like calm I feel in that space. And I've been good. I haven't, rebought a bunch of items for my kitchen, and it's just kept it nice and simple and really usable, if that makes sense. Like I can go into my kitchen and I know where everything is and I know I use everything. So I love that. And I wanted to expand on that in the rest of my house. So in this next segment, I'm going to show you how I managed to purge my linens, my very extensive nail polish collection, my books, as well as my clothes closet. And we start with the linens. Let's start with the linen closet. It's probably the most boring one, but our linen closet was insanely messy. Like I am someone who tries so hard to keep it tidy and it just wasn't happening. Towels were mixed with sheets and pillowcases and like linens I literally had put in the closet when we moved in, which was, January of 2009, and have never touched. So I pulled everything out of the linen closet, wiped it down, and decided enough's enough. I got rid of two garbage bags worth of linens. Like stuff that was old and faded, pillows that I literally haven't touched in 7 years, a quilt that was ripped. Why am I keeping you? Like old stuff from when we used cloth diapers with Thomas. Like what? Gone. None of it was worth sending to the thrift store. Out of my life. So then I was able to put like towels with towels and like extra linens on the top where I'm not going to use them. And our sleeping bags actually rolled up nicely. When was the last time I even used a sleeping bag? Why is it all must? Stupid. So also something I like to do is take a pillowcase. Inside that pillowcase, I put the other pillowcase and I put a fitted sheet and I put the duvet cover so that when I change the linens, I literally just take that pillowcase out and that's a full bed set ready to go. And if you use a top sheet, throw that in there too. It just really helps. Like, I don't know why, but I absolutely love that tip. That has helped me so much. So the linen closet was fairly easy. I just had to like bite the bullet and purge stuff, which I happily did. Okay, then from the linen closet, we can move to my clothes, which is a room over. And I was like, enough. Ruthless. If you haven't worn this, it's gone. If it's stained, if it's ripped, I don't care if it has sentimental value to you, you're done with it. Like, you're not gonna wear something that's all pilled or has like sweat stains. Why are we holding on to this? I literally got rid of I have a drawer with tank tops and t-shirts. 21 shirts I got rid of, most of which are going in the garbage. And then I had like cardigans and scarves, like so many things that, how many scarves does one girl need, really? So some stuff went to a girlfriend, the rest went to the thrift store, besides the stuff that I literally just threw out. Feels so good to look in my closet now and know that like every single piece is something I will wear, and if it's not, it's out of here. I actually got rid of something else yesterday because I was like, this isn't with this outfit, and the reason why it's not going in this outfit is because I hate this shirt. Why am I keeping it? So that felt really good. That's my pieces of advice. If it's stained, if it's ripped, if you haven't worn it, get rid of it. If it's sentimental, keep the picture of you wearing it, make it into a quilt. I don't know, but done. Now, books. Okay. I have so many books. Jeremy has so many books. We're both avid readers. I will rarely reread a book. Like, I could count on one hand probably how many books I've ever reread in my life. I like to read new ones, well, right? So finally, I was like, this is wasted shelf space. You're never going to reread these. Let's just get rid of them. And I was just going to take them to the bookstore because you can make a tiny bit of money off of them. But what I decided to do first is I took photos of all the spines. There were 69 books that I wanted to get rid of. I told you it was excessive. And then I just like did a Facebook group message and was like, here's the books, everybody. Call them if you want them. And I just asked people to give me $1 a book. And then I'm going to give the donation to OSNS, like where Thomas does his autism therapy. I might match it too, so it's like a nice hefty donation. And like some people were like, these are the 10 I want, these are the 10 I want, some passed, that was fine. And then the rest that I have left over, I'm either gonna donate to like the women's shelter or send to the bookstore. That's my plan. Yeah, so books, if you're like me, like I know some of you had been asking me like, what do you do with your books? That's what I did. Done. I need that shelf space. Now, the nail polish, which I'm sure many of you are excited about. Lots of you asked me when I posted this picture on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram to talk about it in a video, obviously. So my nail polish collection was at 80. And that is a huge reduction from what it used to be. This is the, I would say, annual nail polish clear out. Like I have done this at least twice before. Once, I literally gave away like 40 polishes to a listener whose daughter and wife went crazy. Another time, I gave some to my girlfriend who runs a spa. And then this third time, I went through the 80 polishes, and this is what I did. I laid them all out in color sections. It was ridiculous how many I have that are the exact same color or pretty much identical. It's like, okay, let's get ruthless here. Do we need 7 reds? No. Which ones do you like? First, I went through and like threw out some that had kind of gotten gross, as polish does, because they were pretty old, like years and years old. And then I narrowed it down to colors and was ruthless. Like, you do not need this many greens. You wear green nail polish on St. Patrick's Day and maybe like twice in the fall. Which ones can we get rid of? And I just like went through it, went through every color, went through every section. My goal was to reduce it by a half. And I did better than that. I got from 80 and now I have 36 polishes. Very proud right here. Very proud. So I gave some to a girlfriend and then I gave the rest to another girlfriend who has a young daughter, and she said they were gonna be ecstatic. So great. How much nail polish does a human need? I actually would be very proud of myself if I could just get it down to my Glam Caddy, and that holds 18, but baby steps, everybody. There's still, I think, 3 or 4 that were legitimately the same color, but I had no idea which one I wanted to keep. So what I did, and what I have right now, is 2 different polishes on my feet, and like no one can tell that they're different. So I just have to decide which one that I like more. So those are the 4 ways that I have been cleaning out, purging, like simplifying our home. Hope you've enjoyed. Let me know if you have any tips on how to just get ruthless with stuff. Like, I want to clean out so much of our things. For me, if the house is like tidy and there's less stuff around, I feel calm and I feel like I have a more clear head. So I would love to know if you feel the same way and if you have any tips to do the same thing. Now, those may all seem very simple to you because they are. It's quite easy to do. It didn't take me very long, and it is so gratifying and rewarding. I continually look in each room of my house and figure out which one I'm going to tackle next. So if you want to stay tuned for that, like I said, make sure you follow me, youtube.com/redheadmare, or any of my social medias, because I always like to keep you updated on those platforms to show you what I'm doing in my house. Now, for this last section here on this week's episode of the Mareathon, I wanted to show you how I was able to renovate my bathroom on a budget of about $100. And it was so easy, so rewarding, and for some reason, I'm gonna start with showing you what the before of my bathroom looked like. Please don't judge me. Here is the state of my bathroom right now. This is what you see when you come in. It's pretty boring, depressing, although I do really like this rug. And then over here we have a really dusty old clock, a hole in the wall. This is my counter. I hate having this much stuff, so I would like to make some big changes in this bathroom. This I've had since 2005. I'd like to get rid of it. I'm just sick of having so much stuff out. So we're gonna mare over this business. This is underneath my sink. Child locked. Showing this on the internet. So this is the first step. Going through this business. Since I'm trying to declutter, I want to have way less stuff to put in the new cabinets I bought. So I got some YouTube happening. Here we go. I love how even in those clips you can tell by the tone of my voice that I'm like, wah wah, this bathroom needs to change. So I am going to show you how I mare-overed my bathroom. And if you are new here, first, welcome to the Mareathoner family. But I like to do things that suit me, but also on a budget. And I thought, because this time of year, a lot of people are like, you know, wanting to clear their space, clear their mind, set themselves up for success in 2017, that this would be a really good time of year to do it. And your bathroom, you're in every single day. And for me, it was just a place of clutter and like stress, and I didn't like it. There was, as you saw, way too much going on. And so I wanted to first purge things. Second, I wanted to hide them behind closed doors. So like purging stuff, I got rid of stuff that was expired, that I didn't like, that I was never gonna use. Some stuff I threw out, donated, or like let my friends go through, and my niece. And you know, when I worked at Sun FM, I would take just like tons of makeup and stuff into the station, and the women would go crazy. It would be gone in like 5 seconds. So just like getting rid of it, passing it on. It's just like such a calming place, and I'm really happy that I've been able to maintain what it looks like. So let me show you. Remember how bad these cupboards looked? This is what they look like now. Ta-da! I'm really happy with how this turned out. Something that I think is really great are these hooks. I've got one for my blow dryer, one in here for my straightener, and then this one over here for my curling wand. And they just like, you know, keep them out of the way. So now I just have stuff that I actually need, that I want, that I use. This carpet is the same. It's actually a runner.
Emily, my girlfriend, gave me this idea instead of having bath mats, and I really, really like it. It's washable. I throw it in the washing machine. It's great. So this is what the bathroom looks like from the door. I'll talk about this first. This is a tip that I saw, and I used to have the shower curtain resting on this, but even just making it a little bit higher makes the room seem bigger and taller, and I really like this white pattern. I think this looks really good. And then I got these new shower hooks as well. Hard to pick out a shower hook, let me tell you, but I like these. And then this is now what is over my toilet for storage, which I think looks so much better and hides things very nicely. And everything that's in my bathroom now is like stuff that I use. So this is Thomas's bath stuff. This is mine. This was a birthday present. It's, you know, just like a Bluetooth speaker, but I use this every day now. When I shower, I usually listen to audiobooks or music, and I'm really enjoying it. Then this is just a frame from the dollar store and a printout, you know, self-explanatory. I can't believe this is almost gone. And then in here, if you open it up, I've got my lipsticks. This is pretty self-explanatory. Lip glosses, a couple eyeshadows, my spray, this is my beauty blender, and then my brushes. The only thing that's kind of gross is you can see it's like discolored the back, but whatever, no one ever sees this. I just like that everything's hidden. And then also my little like cotton squares as well. So that's what that looks like. And as you can tell, I've really like whittled down my makeup collection. So this I like because then I can just do this. Ta-da! And then down here, so this is my everyday makeup, so my foundation, powder, bronzer, etc. It goes in here. And then these are just like my palettes back here. An easy way to store them. And I find having them out is nice because then I actually do use them and I don't find it's too much makeup out. And then just my watches, my current favorite necklace, and then my rings, etc. And then I love this part. What do you think's in here, marathoners? Any guesses? My nail polish. How cool is this? So I love having it all hidden away and again, easily accessible. I just thought this was such a fun way to store it. Ta-da! So that's that. Okay, I'm gonna show you this. I also got this garbage can. This is gonna sound like so minimal, but having a garbage can with a lid, amazing. I know that sounds weird. Now this is what my bathroom counter looks like. What? This makes me so happy, and I didn't just tidy it for this video. This is what it looks like every single day. Soap, toothpaste, toothbrush, and then I just have them in this little mason jar which doubles as a glass. That's it! Makes me so happy. And then this is the other piece that we bought. So just another perfume, a couple rollerball samples that I got, you know, lip gloss. In here, in this little Kate Spade, this is a container that I got a bracelet in, but it actually holds my hair elastics. Clock. And then this is where I keep like medication and, you know, my stuff for my face, like, oh, deodorant, excuse me, stuff that I use every day. So like my face wash, not my face wash, that's in the shower, but like all my creams and toner, moisturizer, makeup remover, dry shampoo, hairspray, like just a few hair products because I don't really use too many. It's just that easy. And then again, just ta-da, ta-da, closed and out of the way. And then this is the same print that was in my bathroom before. I got this decal for $1.50 at the dollar store. It just comes off. How fun is that? So that is it for my bathroom makeover. Hope you enjoyed. Maybe it gave you some inspiration. Like I said, I think it's nice to have everything hidden, but it doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be overwhelming. But it is such a good payoff. Like if something's bothering you, see how you can improve it. That's one of my things this year. Like I feel like I wasn't necessarily a procrastinator, but I totally was, if I was being honest with myself. Like, you know, I'm hungry, but I'll wait forever to eat. Or I'm thirsty, but I'll wait forever to get a drink. Or like my bathroom's bothering me, but I'll wait years to fix it. And then it took like maybe an afternoon, and we did it for less than $100, which to me is great.
That wraps up this week's episode of the Mareathon. I hope you got some tips, some tricks, maybe some inspiration. Maybe you want to tackle a room in your home. Maybe you want to purge some things, simplify it, donate. I think this is the time of year that a lot of people really want to do that. And even just watching these clips back and editing this episode together has gotten me excited to do more aspects of my own home. So please find me on all my social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, redheadmare.com, youtube.com/redheadmare, and I'll see you on the next episode of the Mareathon here on Shaw TV.